Good morning from Broadcasting House. Indeed, we're live from Nakuru County as the country continues to await the unveiling of the nearly 4 trillion budget to be read out today by the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, that is Professor Njuguna Ndung'u. And the country finds itself once again in a quagmire, just like in previous financial year budgets, where the servicing of debt really gobbles up much of the money that should, in normal circumstances, really go towards development. Because generally looking at this year's budget, about 1.2 trillion shillings is going towards debt repayment. Well, just about 700 billion really goes towards development. And that really puts the country's budget really quite in a quagmire. But obviously, the other thing is this is a budget that Kenyans have interacted with largely. So much of what will be read out by Professor Njuguna Ndung'u will not really be a surprise being sprung, though, because Kenyans have interacted with this budget through the budget estimates as read by the Budgets and Appropriations Committee, and you've seen various parliamentary committees and relevant departments really going much into discussing what the estimates will be really and how much a department would need in terms of allocation. And surprisingly, the country plans out of this budget 3.3 trillion will be funded by you, the taxpayer. And who collects your taxes is the Kenya Revenue Authority. Once again, the Kenya Revenue Authority really has a huge responsibility in the financial budget of 2024-2025 to actually collect revenue worth 3.3 trillion. And that is what we'll be engaging one of the regional coordinators of the Kenya Revenue Authority, particularly on this side, that is South Rift, regards really what are some of the measures really they will be applying in terms of ensuring collection for this revenue. You're looking at a situation where, for example, to exceed or get to the number that we are talking about. For example, to the conclusion of this financial year, the Kenya Revenue Authority has offered a tax amnesty to taxpayers, and that largely goes towards ensuring that they achieve the target of what was set in the last financial year, or the financial year that is about to conclude, because we are about a few days towards the conclusion of this financial year. And that means then there are several methods really they have used towards achieving the target that was set in terms of the collection of revenue. Most of the times, really, you've had a situation where KRA never really is able to meet the target that is set by government in terms of revenue collection. Will it be different this time? Obviously, time will tell. But we expect to engage the regional coordinator for the Kenya Revenue Authority shortly. And once we have them on set, we'll be coming back to you. But for now, let me hand you back to Broadcasting House. We'll be back once the regional coordinator is here with us and, of course, to engage with us.